Welcome to Break Into Tech Show with Professor Temi Akinwumi of My IT University, a multi-award winning tech CEO, career coach, and mentor. With decades of hands-on tech career, will ensure your career dreams come true. Join our extraordinary show today on groundbreaking topic for a successful career. Do you want a $100,000 job as a cybersecurity professional, Scrum Master, Business Analyst Software QA, Cloud Architect, Data Analyst, Technical Recruiter, and more? Visit www.myituniversity.com to schedule a call. Come and get inspired to secure a lucrative job, keep the job, and grow on the job. Relax, receive, and see results. We're glad you're here. Share, like, and comment.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our live show. I hope you're all doing well today. Thank you for joining. And thank you so much. It's Happy New Month. It's a new month of April. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Let me know where you're joining me from. This is your Break Into Tech show, and my name is Professor Temi Akinwumi, and I'll be your host today. I hope you are doing well. I am William. Welcome. Let's share on all our social media platforms so that people can see us. I would like to welcome you properly. So please, can you share with me where you're joining from and if your name? And I see Ensia. Ensia, welcome from North Carolina. Thank you for joining us. Diana, I know you are. Welcome from LA. Good morning, Professor. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Let me know where you're joining from today. Anita, I see you from Virginia. Welcome, Anita. I hope you are doing well. Thank you for joining us. Buki from Pennsylvania. Welcome, Buki. I know who you are. I hope you are doing well today. Peter, I greet you, Peter. I hope you are doing well. Peter, where are you joining us from? Thank you for being here. And I see Mumuni from UK. Welcome, Mumuni. How is United Kingdom? Welcome. Tessa from Florida. Oh my Lord, we have people all over the world. I am super excited. Happy New Month, Buki. Welcome. And William is from California. Thank you so much. And Nana, welcome. How are you doing today? Rita, welcome. New York City. Thank you so much. Peter is from LA as well. Wow, excellent. And Sean from Maryland. Welcome, Sean. Thank you so much. Very good. Thank you, everybody. We are live. Thank you. Ellen, welcome, Ellen. Where are you joining us from, Ellen? Today is going to be very awesome, powerful. We're doing a lot of great things today. We're going to be looking at, third-party risk, and we're going deep dive down into scenario-based questions. You ask for it, you get it. And that's what I've prepped today. So thank you so much, Nana. Johnny from Virginia, doing pretty well, Prof. Thank you so much. And I want to encourage you. Tech it is. If you're trying to do well in your career, your future, try tech. And you are in tech, just keep at it. There's so many jobs opportunity in tech. But one thing you have to know is that tech is not for lazy people. You have to be determined. You have to be, focus. And once you can do that, the sky is your starting point. Nothing can stop you, but you need to be determined. Okay? So that's one thing I want to put out there. I always say something, I can look back, like when I started in tech, people that I started with, I don't remember a lot of them being in tech because it takes determination. And one thing about me is that if I start something, I just keep going. I just focus. It's a lot of distraction that will come your way, but just stay focused, And that's one thing I want to always be telling my people. Stay focused. Don't get distracted. It's worth all the effort that you put into this. Right now, looking back, I've been in tech for 3 decades. And it's not all roses, but it's determination and perseverance and consistency. Show up, continue doing what you're doing, and that's one thing I want to encourage you all to do. Show up, and continue doing what you are doing. Very important. You do well in tech, you make it in tech, but don't get distracted. Do not get distracted. Tech is not for lazy people. Seriously. And right now I'm pushing for cybersecurity, but I was a software engineer for many years. I have 4 degrees in tech. I'm working on my 5th and last degree right now. And over the years, everything looked like, even the degree I'm doing now, my PhD, I'm almost finishing. It looks like nothing. Why? Because I've been doing this all my life. But it takes a lot of effort to get to that point. And it will get to that point for you too, you know. So, but you need to, when you want to harvest, let's take it back to a layman term now. When you're a farmer, you want to harvest. You have to cultivate. You have to plant. You have to get your seed. This is your seed time for a lot of people. You are getting started. It's your seed time. So it's your seed time to get your seed ready, and you plant that seed. When you plant that seed, there's a waiting time to germinate. There's a waiting time to grow. There's a waiting time to weed, to make sure everything is ready. Then you can harvest. You can't just not plant nothing, don't prep nothing, don't do nothing, and you want to harvest something. It doesn't work like that. So right now is your time to cultivate, to plant the seed, to water it, to weed it, to nurture it, so that it can grow and you can eat and have peace and joy at the end of it. So I want to encourage you today. It's your seed time. It might be your planting time. It might be your watering time. It might be your weeding time. Everybody is in a different phases of their tech career, but be consistent in that phase. Be focused in that phase. Don't be distracted. You need patience, perseverance, consistency to be able to get to the harvest time. Don't rush too much. Don't be too, manage your expectation too. Really, because at the end of the day, you will eat the harvest, but you need to be able to manage all these things. So I just want to really encourage you today. Zero in, focus, okay? And then you will see your harvest. You have Fiscality Plus already. What you can do, you schedule a call with me. The courses are listed on our website. Kobil, schedule a call with me. We can discuss that as well. Okay, I'll put it down here so that you can see. Yeah. See, www.myituniversity.com is where you can schedule a call with me and we can discuss. Okay, we have a course actually. Our April course is starting today. Okay, our April course is starting today. So anybody that want to join that course can still join. It's 7 p.m. Eastern time. Our April course, 7 p.m. Eastern time tonight. I'm probably gonna show that in case anybody will still want to join us. You're free to do that. Okay, and we can make it happen. Oh yeah, see, I have the flyer here. I'm just gonna show the flyer for April. So let's see what we're saying before we get started. Yeah, good morning. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna put that here so you can see this is our April class. Okay, so it's starting today at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So if you are only doing security GRC, it's 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. for 8 weeks. It's starting today for April. You can join us. So yeah, so we're encouraging ourselves, right? So like the Rome was not built in a day. We can remain focused and trust the process and guidance from our coach and mentor, Professor Temi. Yes, Mumuni, thank you for that. Mumuni is one of our students, our engineer. She just finished class. He can attest to the facts. He just finished his 8 weeks and he can attest to the facts, what it is. You can talk to him. He's right here with us. And Rita Seprosemi, I can call you today, please. Good news and some questions. Okay, very good. And I want some certification to do. I want to delve into data and business analysis. Yeah, Peter Ijoma, that's very good. I will schedule a call. I have so much to ask. Okay, very good, no problem. And Anita, I've been in service desk for 3 years with that. How do I? Oh yeah, that's really good. Anita, you need to reach out to me. Schedule a call with me and let's discuss how you can transition. And if anybody wants to get into our classes that we're starting today, that you still want to join us tonight, you can catch that. This is my number, scrolling down here, 240-350-6159. Feel free to schedule a call. Okay, feel free to call, to text me. Text me if you are trying to get into tonight's class. Text me. This is my number, 240-350-6159. But if you so we can discuss it. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, yeah, IAM, you are good to go. Exactly. With your background, I can help you break in with your eyes closed, Anita. Really. So go ahead and schedule a call. Okay. So that's very important. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. So we're gonna get started. Today is going to be great. We're gonna be looking at scenario-based questions. I just want you to be determined so that you can show the people. They believe that they always believe, oh, they can't do that, oh, I can't do that, oh, you can have 1,000 excuses, but excuses doesn't do nothing. It doesn't do nothing for nobody. Okay, very important. So I'm gonna also encourage people that are trying to break into tech. Sometimes because it's not your background before, you might be struggling a little bit with it, but there's a learning curve, and we are here for you, even with the learning curve, to help you break into tech. Tech is possible. Tech is doesn't have to be. You can be trying to break into tech. It can be fun. It can be fun. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, I'll sort you out, Anita. Reach out. So it can be fun. You can break into tech and have fun while you are doing it. So while you are prepping for interviews, we have the treasure box that can help you achieve that goal. You're gonna hear about that as we discuss. And also, if you are trying to break into tech, trust me, I will help you. Let's listen to a testimonial with one of our students that broke into tech here.
Hey everyone, for all those who don't know me, my name is Tolani Thomas. I recently just started IT training class with Miss Tammy. I finished about 4 weeks ago, and I just landed myself a role in Information Security Analyst. Before I start, let me just say thank you, Mrs. Tammy, for everything you've done for me and for the guiding and support. So my career or my background started with me finishing with the bachelor's in accounting and management. After I graduated, I wasn't sure where my career was going to take me. I wasn't even sure if I wanted to be an accountant. I wasn't liking my career. So I was doing my research in IT. I've always wanted to be in IT. I just chose the wrong career path. But I just didn't know IT was broad. I didn't know IT had auditing. I didn't know IT had Scrum Master. I didn't even know it had like so many things to it, analysis and stuff like that. So I did my research on cybersecurity. I wanted to really go into cybersecurity, but I wasn't sure of the best approach. I wasn't sure of the methods to take. So that's when I found this app called Clubhouse. And if not for Clubhouse, I wouldn't have met Miss Tammy. I was just scrolling in through the IT rooms, and I came across Miss Tammy. She sounded so legit. She was just, pitching and saying how, her training class can land you an IT job with no experience. So I reached out to her, and she sent me her details, and she explained to me the certifications I'll be taking and the name of the classes, and then how to sign up. Signed up, took all her instructions in class, had class for 8 weeks. We had projects, assignments, group studies. I would say what helped me really is practicing and just practicing and just using all the tools and materials she gave us, the interview tools, the project tools, the assignment tools, the classes, the videos, the recordings. I practiced. And then after class, I asked her, Miss Timmy, do I have to wait to be certified to get a job, or can I just apply right away? And she told me, no, you can apply right away. You don't need certification to get a job. So I started applying. I said, let me just try my luck. I already did my resume and I sent it to her. Then she sent it. She reviewed it and sent it back to me and said I could go ahead and apply. I applied and got my first interview with a company. I didn't even think they were going to accept me. I just wanted to try my luck and just use that as a practice for my other forthcoming interviews. And then from there, lo and behold, after I spoke with the HR, she invited me to speak with the hiring manager. And manager loved me and offered me, I negotiated with them, and then they offered me a really good, very, very good pay. And this was all just today. I really thank Ms. Timmy for her guidance. And if not for her, I would still be confused. I would still be stuck in my useless old job. But I really want to thank Miss Tammy so much. Thank God. Thank you, Miss Tammy, for the guidance and the support. Yeah, and if you're contemplating joining the class, please do not go ahead and just join this class. It's a game changer, it's a life changer. It's a gateway to making 6 figures, or at least like nothing less than 90K. Thank you so much, guys.
Okay, guys, so that's awesome. Thank you so much, Tolani, for sharing your testimonial. If you are considering, breaking into tech, GRC is always a good one to consider. So don't forget to schedule a call. Anita, don't forget, GRC is not as technical as any other role. So I want you to look into that and see what areas other people need to, and co-bill as well. And as many people as are here trying to break into cybersecurity, it's always a good area to break into. Why? Because you can, the sky is even actually your starting point for GRC especially. There's so many area of cybersecurity, but GRC is really, really lucrative. You can work from home, you can work 2 jobs, it's very, very flexible. The kind of salary you can make here, you may not be able to make it in other areas. So that's why I really encourage you strongly to look into GRC. Okay, very excellent. So also, if you are prepping for interviews right now, I want to encourage you to get a trial box. Even if you are not prepping, if you are just trying to get started, the trial box is going to do a lot of advantage for you. So I want us to listen to Mumuni as one of our students that also want to talk about the trial box, so we can get started.
Good morning, techies. My name is Mumuni, and I recently invested in the AI treasure box. For those preparing for interviews, it's a wonderful addition, an asset, a resource to have in your toolkit. And it covers a range of topics from resume and LinkedIn optimization. And it also goes into all the frameworks such as NIST, RMF, ISO, third-party risk vendor management, and PCI-DSS. We have to remember Dr. Professor Temi, she's gone into a lot of pain and effort into creating this product for us. We're leveraging 30 years of experience in the IT cyberspace, and again, it's a wonderful investment to have going forward. And also, you can also gift it to the young ones in our family looking to get into the tech world. It's a wonderful resource to have, and I personally have never regretted. It's a must-have for every professional, cybersecurity professional, and you'll never regret having one, as I have found it very, very, very useful. And I wish you all the best in your journey, and bye for now.
Thank you, Mumuni. Thank you, Mumuni, for that. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. So, like I said, we have a class starting tonight. If you're interested, April 3rd, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. I'm super excited, waiting, to get started with that. So, join us. Let me know if you're interested. My number is right there, scrolling down. You can reach out to me for tonight. We have tonight, Wednesday, 7 to 9 p.m. is GRC, and Security Plus is on Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. for 8 weeks, after which we start the mentorship. And when you are here with us, we don't ever throw you out. We don't ever, ask you not to come back, or no. Everybody is one. We are all family here. We support you, guide you, nurture you, and help you to break into tech. So that's one thing you have to know. If you don't get the trial box, you are leaving a lot on the table. Okay, a lot on the table. So the trial box is going to really help you. I'm going to put the link down here in the chat. Feel free to click on the link to take you to the trial box so you can get your copy. It's very important. So thank you, guys. Thank you so much for being here. So let's get started and discuss today's program. If you have any question, feel free to reach out. Okay. So we're gonna be discussing about couple of scenario-based questions for GRC, and today is focused on the third-party risk management framework. What is TPRM? What does it stand for? So TPRM, is the process of identifying, assessing, and mitigating risk associated with third-party relationship. So the TPRM stands for third-party risk management. So this is the process in which we are identifying, assessing, and mitigating risk associated with third-party relationship. So many organizations, they have their vendors, they have their clients they deal with day to day, they want to work with. For example, in a school system, they will have a lot of vendors that they will deal with. Yes, William, are you familiar with third-party risk management? So you want to be able to keep track of those vendors. Some of them are technical vendors, some of them are not technical vendors. For example, let me make sure you can understand what I'm doing. Yeah, organizations are North Island. Yes. So for a public school, let's use a public school, for example. Who are the kind of vendor that a public school will have? Talk to me. What kind of vendor will a school have? Like a public school system. What kind of vendor would they have? Talk to me. So that we want to carry you along. Talk to me. What kind of vendor will a school have? They have different vendors for school system, right? From the ones that they use for their even during COVID, the students work from home, so they were doing stuff from home, right? So they have IT service, yes. IT service, yes. HVAC, yes. Very good, guys. Tolu, welcome. What else? Vendors that deal with the different things, right? The school buses, they have maybe an app they're using. So many apps, right? People that clean this facility, those are vendors too, right? Okay, security service to monitor the asset, yeah. Faculty management, very good. All these are vendor, they are full supplier, very good. These are all vendors. So now the school system need to manage these vendors. They need to be able to know what kind of vendors are they. An internet provider, very good. These are all vendors. And some of the time, the school system might want to incorporate those tools, their systems for this vendor in their own environment too. So guess what? If hackers can't get to you in your system, they can get through this system of your third party. They can get through your vendor to your own system, to your own network. So that is why we need to manage the vendors to make sure that we can work with them first. See, if, for example, a vendor that has data breach or that has situations, you don't want to work with them. So yeah, Nana said, do the vendor pass the security litmus test? Exactly. We want to make sure that they can pass the test. So that's why we're actually scrutinizing them, asking questions so that we can see if we can work with them or not. And if we are working with them, then we want to make sure that there's a backup plan in case something happened to them. See? So that's just what it is. That's when you onboard them, that's when it's ongoing, and there's an exit plan. That's pretty much what it is in a nutshell. So today, it's important that an interconnected business landscape relies on third party introduces potential risks to data security, to your compliance and reputation of your organization. So that is why we have to manage our vendors. We need to make sure. So there's a whole program for vendor management, and it's one of the very lucrative areas that is out there. Okay, so like I said, identification, looking at the component, identify all third-party relationships within the organization. What are your third-party relationships, right? Yeah, so that's very important. Risk assessment. We want to assess their risk. At my IT university for the past, during our mentorship now, for the past like 8 weeks now, we've been doing free mentorship on third party. Once you finish your training, you start with the RMF, you finish 8 weeks of RMF, then you start delving into what, and then we start introducing you to other frameworks during the 8 weeks. And then when you start mentorship, right now we are focused on all area of third party, and we have brought different engineers that work in all the different areas, from onboarding to processing, ongoing to offboarding, everything for contract to people that deals directly with the customer, getting them the questionnaires, everything. We've brought all these engineers together, due diligence, and we dissected all the components, and it's free. Once you are with us, you learn a lot of frameworks for free. So we do 2 hours every Saturday on different frameworks, and you just learn and learn and learn and learn. You are working, you can come. Once you are with us, mentoring is free, and mentoring, we do a lot of free learning. So you can. That's why I say you cannot quantify what you get here. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay. So we look into risk. Look at in the risk assessment. With the third party. The data access. Okay. Yeah. Very good. Compliance, security posture. They do the due diligence. I'm just looking through the key component now so we can start a scenario-based question. So some of you might be new to it so that you be able to participate. We conduct thorough evaluation of the third-party capability, the security measure they have in place, and past performance they have, do their background check and everything, and also consensual agreement, establish contract, outline the security requirement, the service level agreement, like Nana is saying here. Is it clear? The breach notification procedure. In case there's a data breach, would they tell us? Are we going to know within how many hours or minutes or whatever the strategy is? The ongoing monitoring strategy, third-party activity and compliance with the security standard, all those things are very important. And also, how do you respond and mitigate, remediate, develop a response plan to address security incident and implement remediation measures? How do you remediate in case there's a security breach? What do we do? How do we bring a continuity plan, into action and all of that? Yeah, Nana is talking about. Very good. Thank you for the input. Onboarding and offboarding process and procedure. Yes. And we also ask for their policy. See, make sure it's clear. Yeah, service level agreement. Yeah, make sure it's clear. Not the one that you may not be understanding yourself. And account for provisioning and the provisioning user account. Yes. And make sure that Anita, segregation of duties. Very good. So all these things are very important. Very good, guys. So those are important measures to put in place. So our first question goes thus. Are you ready? Anybody ready? Ready? Are you ready? Let me know if we are ready so we can get started. I have to go, but thanks for doing this live stream this morning. Professor Tim, I really enjoy it and it's very inspiring. Thank you, William. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Very good, guys. Thank you. Let's get started. Are we ready? So you're going to put your answer in the chat. Scenario question 1. Your company's third-party vendor responsible for data storage, right, and backup services have notified you of a security incident involving unauthorized access to stored data. That means somebody was able to get access to stored data. As a result, the confidential customer information may have been compromised. What step will you take to manage this incident and prevent further breaches? A. Immediately notify affected customer and regulatory authority about the breach. B. Conduct a thorough investigation to determine the cause and extent of the breach. C. Review and update security protocols and access control for data storage and backup service. D. Implement encryption and data masking techniques to enhance data protection. Put your answer in the chat. Let's see. Okay. Yes. Okay, I see A. Anana said A. Rita said A. Mumuni said A. Okay. Everybody else, what are you saying? The answer is A. The answer is A. So what is A saying? Let's elaborate. Everybody say elaborate, elaborate. Let's elaborate this quickly. The answer is C. Immediately notify affected customer and regulatory authority about the breach. So immediate notification of affected customer and regulatory authority is critical to comply with data breach notification law and maintain transparency. That's one thing you will know. Some people, some organizations, they will never notify anybody of the data breach. They just cover it up. And you see that a lot. Conducting a thorough investigation to determine the causes and the cause and the extent of breach helps identify vulnerability and prevent similar incident in the future. And review and update security protocols and access control for data storage and backup services is essential to mitigate risk and enhance protection, and implement encryption and data masking techniques can further strengthen data security, but should be part of the comprehensive security strategy. So you see that when you are going for an interview, they ask you, when they say data breach, what do you do? It's very common. You have to notification, conduct investigation, notification, investigation, review and updates, and then implement encryption. See, note that it can ask you that question. Okay, so people, they ask them that question, they'll be looking like, I didn't think about that. So notification, okay, investigation, you can know investigation, review and update your protocols, access control, and then implement. So note those things. This can be your discussion point when they ask you question about what do you do when there's a data breach. Okay, very important. Yeah, in Europe, exactly. This is good question. CISA question. Oh wow, somebody said this is a good CISA question. Very good. Very good. See? And Nana said in Europe, yeah, exactly, the GDPR, yeah, the data protection, yeah, general data protection, very important. Okay, so let's go. That's a good question. Number 2, question 2, scenario-based question 2. Your company relies on a third-party vendor for cloud-based document management services. They help you manage your documents. However, the vendor has suffered financial losses and is considering downsizing its cybersecurity team. How will you address this concern about potential security gaps in this third-party relationship? The company that is helping you, you're working with you, now they are downsizing. What are you going to do? A, initiate discussion with the vendor to assess their security strategy and capability. B, conduct a comprehensive risk assessment to identify vulnerability and prioritize mitigation efforts. C, explore alternative vendor with stronger financial stability and security capability. And D, increase internal monitoring and oversight of data stored in the cloud. Put your answer in the chat. Let's see. What is your answer? Thank you, Nana, for the one we did before. Nana said notify, investigate, review, and implement. So you guys know that notify, NIRI, notify, investigate, review, and implement. Very good. So for this answer, question 2, we have Ola Lade. Ola Lade said C. Nana, a little tricky here, I know, right? Tolu work. Oh yeah, Tolu said B. Rita said C. Rita, are you sure? And Moni said B. And Ezine, how you doing, Ezine? Nice to see you. Ezine says C. Very good. So who is going to be the winner now? Okay, who is going to win this today? So let's see. Nana is not even doing anything. You didn't post anything. It's like, this is tricky. Okay, let's see. A, so initiate discussion with the vendor to assess their security strategy and capability. They are downsizing some people. Some people, they let some people go, but that doesn't mean they can't do stuff. So it depends on what you are dealing with them. So you still want to discuss with them. So you initiate discussion. Initiating discussions with the vendor to assess their security strategies and the capabilities is a proactive approach to addressing concern about potential security gaps. Because who tells you that even when you try to hire another and get in touch with another customer, onboarding and all those processes problem? I mean, that's another process. And you even say they're not going to have issues too. So you can always discuss with them first and see what's going on. And understanding the vendor plan to mitigate security risk despite financial challenges can help determine the level of risk exposure, right? And also conducting a comprehensive risk assessment to identify vulnerabilities and prioritize mitigation efforts is also important for managing risk effectively, as well as exploring alternative vendors, because we always have vendors in the pipeline. It's like a pipeline. You are working with this one, but you have other people in the pipeline. If this doesn't work, then you can always switch to the other ones, right? With stronger financial stability and cybersecurity capability may be necessary if the current vendor cannot provide assurance of maintaining security standards, and also increasing internal monitoring and oversight of data stored in cloud can complement these efforts, but should not replace vendor engagement. You see? So it should not replace vendor engagement. So that's very important that you discuss with them first. Then you have other backup plans in place. Is that clear? Is that clear to us? Do we get what we're saying? Is that clear? Is that clear, guys? Okay. So let's go to question 3. Are we following? Is this useful? Is this helpful? Helpful. Can you share on your platform? Let other people also enjoy and learn. This is free. Free 99. You don't have to pay anything. Let other people enjoy free stuff. And break into tech. Tech is fun. Break into tech. Yes. Share. The only person I've seen sharing this thing is always Mumuni. I saw him share this morning. Everybody else, I don't know. If you share, tag me so that I can give you a shout out. If you share this, tag me. Any platform you are in, tag me. I'm gonna come back here and give you a shout out that you share, because I want our community, our people, to learn and to be blessed. Yes. Very good. Let's go. Question 3. Your company third-party vendor for software development has experienced a significant increase in employee turnover, leading to concern about the continuity and quality of service provided. How will you mitigate the risk associated with this situation? Okay, so how will you mitigate this when you have increase in employee turnover? A, request regular updates on staffing level and project timeline from the vendor. B, conduct a review of the vendor knowledge transfer and document processes. C, implement measures to retain knowledge within your own organization for critical systems. And D, collaborate closely with this vendor to address staffing challenges and ensure project continuity. Put your answer in the chat. So your vendor that is responsible, that is helping you for software development. Software development is very important. Okay, they have experienced a significant increase in employee turnover, leading to concern about continuity and quality of service provided. What are you going to do? Put your answer in the chat. Let's see. I see a lot of these. You are did. Nana said D. Mumuni said D. Ola said D. Okay, so we're all D in here, right? Okay, we'll see. Okay, guys, it is D. Very good. D. Collaborate closely with the vendor to address staffing challenges and ensure continuity. See, it's always good to ask them, what is going on? What is going on? Let's discuss it. It's not as if you just go ahead and get somebody else. So collaborating closely with the vendor to address significant staffing challenges and ensure project continuity is essential for mitigating risks associated with increased employee turnover. So this may involve discussing strategy for knowledge transfer, providing additional resources or support, and adjusting project timeline if necessary. So requesting regular updates on staffing level and project timeline from the vendor can help maintain transparency and identify potential risk early, and also conducting a review of the vendor knowledge transfer and documenting processes is also important for assessing their readiness to manage staffing challenges and also implementing measures to retain knowledge within your own organization. For critical system can also provide additional resilience, but should be part of a broader strategy that include vendor engagement. So your vendor engagement, collaborating with them, then you can add other things on. You need to engage them because they may be able to explain to you, okay, this is how it is, this is what it is. Then you can ask questions, ask for, not how is the strategy you have in place for knowledge transfer, but you don't have to panic out of, without doing the needful. Okay, guys, I hope that is clear. Yeah. The key word is continuity, because you don't want a situation whereby you can't continue. Very good. Question 4. Okay, your company third-party vendor for network security. Okay, you see all the different areas we're looking at. We're looking at data breach. We're looking at network security. We're looking at people that are storing your data. We're looking at different components of what kind of vendor they can be. See, these are the different kind of vendor that your tech company might have, right? You're looking at now network security. So your company third-party vendor for network security monitoring has experienced a data breach, compromising sensitive data related to your company operation. How will you ensure compliance with regulatory requirements and protect your company reputation in this situation? Protecting your company reputation. Number A. Let's look at the options. A. Notify affected parties and regulatory authority about the breach promptly. Conduct thorough investigation to determine the cause and impact of the breach. Review and update contractual agreement with the vendor to include stricter security measures and implement additional security control monitoring mechanism to prevent future breaches. Put your answer in the chat. Yeah, the session is recorded. It's recorded and you can always come back and watch it right here. On YouTube, it's there. You always see it there. You will see it when you come back. Okay, so what questions? What are our answers? Okay, I see A, Nana, A, Rita, Enicia, Tolu, Eric, A, and A. Okay, yeah, it's recorded. And I say all option. All option. I didn't say pick, I said pick one. Similar to scenario, very similar to scenario 1. But this one is network security. It's just pretty much showing you, it's like it's a data breach. It has to do with networking, different scenarios. So A, notify the affected parties and regulatory authority about the data breach. Then it can also lead to, when you notify them, data breach compromise is the keyword exactly. Conduct a thorough investigation to determine the cause and the review and update contractual agreement and also implement additional security control and monitoring mechanism. Very important. Very good. So it's A. Okay, don't forget, we're still going. Get your box, also register to break into tech. Thank you for your time. Number 5. Number 5. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. So your company third-party vendor responsible for website hosting has experienced service outage, resulting in prolonged downtime for your company e-commerce platform. How will you manage this incident and prevent similar disruption in the future? Okay. There was a downtime. That's availability issue, right? So A, develop a business continuity plan to quickly switch to alternative hosting provider. B, conduct regular performance tests and audits of the vendor's hosting infrastructure. C, implement redundant hosting solution and failover mechanism to minimize downtime. And D, review contractual agreement with the vendor to include penalty for service failure. Put your answer in the chat, A, B, C, D. Okay, so I'm waiting. Number 5. Question number 5. Let's see. Only 2. Nana said A, and Rita said A. Who else? Enesia. This doesn't work. A or C doesn't work. You don't have that option. Just pick one. Pick one. Momoni said C. Tolu said C. We have some C in the house and some C. A's in the house. Wow. Eric said A. Peter said B. Peter is in his own lane today. Nana said downtime because business continuity plan. Yeah, downtime. Because when the system is down, everything goes off. Oh, geez. Somebody said all of them. Really? Ibukun, you said all of them. It doesn't work like that. Ezine said A. Okay. In the Tolu said in the faces of emergency, you can't start developing. My thought though. Federica said A. Federica, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Okay, guys. So let's see. Is C. Okay, implement redundant hosting solution and failover mechanism to minimize downtime. Okay, so let's break it down. Everybody say break it down. Implement redundant hosting solution and failover mechanism to minimize downtime is essential for ensuring business continuity and preventing similar disruption in the future. You know, it has already happened. How in the world will you have all this, your infrastructure set up, and you don't have a failover? Really? How would that be? You don't have a failover that you can, in case this fails, it can fail over to an alternative site or alternative system set up? No way. So you should always have something like that. So in redundant hosting solution, that will be a standby, so they can fail over into this and minimize downtime. So that next time you will know. Don't you think sometimes Amazon goes off, or YouTube even? Have you ever seen YouTube go offline like that? Or LinkedIn? They all have fail over. In case anything fails, it fail over to another, another server, another site, another host. Okay, develop a business continuity plan to quickly switch to the alternative hosting provider can provide additional resilience and minimize the impact of service outage. So when there's outage, you already fall over to another host, and conducting regular maintenance and performance tests audits of the vendor hosting infrastructure, help identify weaknesses and ensure reliability, and also review contractual agreement with the vendor to include penalty for service failure. It's important for holding vendors accountable, right? But should be part of the broader strategy that's focused on proactive measure to mitigate the risk. You see? Did you see, guys? Does that make sense? Break it down, break it down. We did break it down. Very good. Very good. Nah, NSC said C was my final answer, of course. Yes, we broke it down. I hope you have learned something today. Okay. So, and I hope you will share with others. It takes long time to do this. To put this thing together is like, oh my God. Yesterday I was on this thing forever. So I'm glad that you're able to join us and able to do a lot. So we're gonna continue from here next week, and we're gonna discuss. I'm gonna be bringing a lot of scenario-based questions because this is kind of question you see in your interviews. So in addition to bringing questions that are ABC, looking at like prep questions that are just straight answers, I also bring scenarios so I can help you tweak your brain, think out of the box and see what do you think, and keep this thing handy. Keep bookmark all these pages, keep the links to them. When you go for interview, you can always come back and listen and watch them. Okay, don't forget to get your treasure box. Don't leave anything on the table, and join us in our upcoming class starting tonight. If you are trying to break into tech, same time next week. Yes, same time next week, 11 a.m. Eastern time. So make sure you do that. Okay, so reach out to me today if you are trying to join this class that we have now. If you are struggling with tech, you've done training somewhere, you don't know what you are doing, reach out. I'm going to help you break into tech. If you already have Security Plus, reach out. We can help you break into tech with your eyes closed. Okay, for Clubhouse, all you have to do for Clubhouse, just go on Clubhouse on your app. If you are using your mobile app, and go on the App Store and download Clubhouse. Then on Clubhouse, you look for Prof. Temi, or just look for my IT University. And also, it's going to be 6 p.m. on Fridays. We do the Clubhouse 6 p.m. on Friday. Okay, so I always put it out. I always put the link out on LinkedIn. I put it out on LinkedIn. I put it out on Instagram, LinkedIn and Twitter and Facebook. So that's why I always paste it out. So if you're interested, and let me know or look out at 6 p.m. I always put it out. We do a lot of cool stuff there too. Okay, always useful. Thank you, guys. Anybody here in the state of North Carolina? Anybody? Nobody? If you're in the state of North Carolina, we have a program that is going to start up there. If you know anybody, let me know. I'm going to be discussing more about that next week. Esina, you're in North Carolina? Okay. Yeah. Can you reach out to me? We have a government-sponsored program there. And what we're trying to do is we're gonna get into other states, but right now we're in North Carolina. I was in Maryland, but North Carolina is current, and they want us to start the program. So I'm looking for people that are responsible, reliable, and try to break into tech in that state. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being here today. I'm really grateful. Make sure you share with others. Make sure you break into tech. If you are trying to break into tech and you are not making any move, then you are not helping yourself. It's always great and awesome to try and get started. Okay, and don't forget to grab your treasure box. Grab it. We have treasure box also for Scrum Master. You're welcome. You're welcome. We're in the States, all statewide. We have a program all statewide. Yeah, Nana, gracias. Gracias, Nana, as well. Thank you, guys. Share on your platform, break into tech, make great things happen. Okay? And I'm super excited. It's my birthday month. April 12th is my birthday. I hope it's not on Wednesday. I still work on my birthday anyway. It doesn't matter. I still work on my birthday. So these are the different frameworks that we expose you to at Mighty University. So somebody said, what is the Treasure Box? How can I grab it? Treasure Box is on our website. Go to myituniversity.com. You will see the link. Thank you, Allah. Last happy birthday in advance. Do I need experience cybersecurity to do PCI-DSS? No, you don't need any experience, but we need to teach you. That, it's very funny that some people will go and start PCI-DSS and pay so much money, and then they are stuck, and then they'll be running to me. They have issues because wherever they are training them, they don't have the background, they don't have the knowledge, they don't have the fundamental knowledge. Here we give you both the fundamental knowledge before you can do any PCI-DSS. And they will go through recorded videos, and nobody is helping them in those training, and they pay with everything they have, and they even pay with loan. God forbid. So if you want to do, that's why I say share with people. I don't announce or make noise too much on this internet, but people that are making noise, that are getting all the people, and people they get them. Somebody said there's 1,000 people in the class. How can that happen? Because it's not a live class, it's just recorded, and they pay so much. So don't fall victim of such. A lot of people are falling every single day. I see people running from those courses. They are stuck already. They are stuck in that course. And I'm not going to mention anybody's name or any company, but they are stuck, 1,000+ people. And you pay 13,000, 12,000 for what? Run for your life. This recorded. You can't do anything with it. Okay. You don't need experience. I'm going to help you. And here you're not going to only do PCI-DSS. You will do third party, RMF, and all the other frameworks too. And you get so much exposure to them. Somebody was telling me yesterday, Professor, tell me, wow, this is wealth of information. Wow, that's what it is. You get a lot of free resources. Okay, am I invited to your party? Yeah, I don't have any party. We're probably gonna do it on Clubhouse. I always do it on Clubhouse. Yeah, I'm not doing party like that. I've done the big one last year. I'm not doing anything this year. Where is the party at? Okay, thanks. Where would the party be? We might do it live here on here if you guys want. I don't even know what day it's April 12th, so I'll check it. Run like I know I will run. Yes. We'll do something. Thank you guys. I appreciate your time. I wish you all a wonderful rest of your day. Don't procrastinate. You can do well in tech. There's a lot of benefits. It's worth your effort. You're not going to waste your time. Don't procrastinate. Join us. Register. Reach out. Call me. Okay, I already put my number there earlier. Don't forget to reach out. Join. Follow me on all social media platforms. My IT University. We're on different platforms. Okay, and we're on TikTok as well. I've not seen a lot of you on TikTok. I'm on TikTok. This is my TikTok. Just look for Prof. Temi. We have so much on that TikTok. I'm putting a lot of stuff there. Follow me on TikTok, okay? At Prof. Temi. And also on Instagram. This is the link on Instagram. This is my LinkedIn profile. Okay, so that's very important. Thank you, guys. Keep learning, keep shining. It's Friday. I told you it's Friday. So it's Friday. It's probably going to be live here. We're probably going to do it live here and also live on LinkedIn. It's going to be 6 p.m. Eastern time then. So 6 p.m. Eastern time. We might do it that time if you guys want us to do that. The conference is coming. I'll give you the details of the conference soon. Okay, so thank you guys. Have a good one. Bye.